You know, guys, the chances of me recording a video for you guys today was actually extremely low. Now, I'm just gonna be straight up. I don't really have it in me. I don't really have the motivation or inspiration to do so, especially not when it comes to Call of Duty. And I know there's people that want me to delve into other games like Helldivers 2, for example, but when you make Call of Duty content, you don't just delve into just random games, even if they're poppin', just over the fact that they're poppin'. And I know there are some people that do cross over into other games and compare them to Call of Duty, even though there's literally no similarities between the two games anyways. But that's a topic for a different day, guys. Today, I decided to actually make a video because I remembered one thing about myself, and that's the fact that I like to talk shit. Alright? It's not necessarily about Call of Duty being peak. It's not the fact that Call of Duty is at its lowest peak right now, which with a game like MW 2019 Part 3, I simply just don't think that's the case, and I've never said that was. But more importantly, guys, Kendrick Lamar put Drake on Blacked. Alright? Like, let's just be honest, okay? And just listening to it just motivated me to talk shit for the sake of talking shit. Also, speaking of Kendrick Lamar and Drake, here comes fucking Call of Duty's main Twitter account talking about, heard some beef needs to get settled. We've got the place for it. Look at these clout-chasing weirdos. Shut the fuck up, whore. And before we go any further, I know there's a lot of people that really do not like the way that I talk, and I'm not as palatable as some of your favorite content creators out there. Bro, I'll admit it right now, I know I got the nastiest potty mouth on the fucking platform in this community. Taste it, bitch. And what's crazy is I have some pretty decent things to say about Call of Duty, but the community, you guys can still eat my fucking balls. And so today I present to you guys one very simple Call of Duty related question. Is MW 2019 Part 3 right now, the time that I'm recording this, it's May 1st, 2024, is MW 2019 Part 3 still absolutely fucking garbage in 2024? And I mention this today because there's been a lot of people that simply don't make Call of Duty content anymore. There's so many people that don't care about Call of Duty anymore. There's so many people that are out here clickbaiting on some other shit that's not Call of Duty that they weren't doing before. And even for people like myself, there's some of us out here who have other priorities, alright? YouTube is not our end-all be-all. Call of Duty is certainly not that either. So for people like myself and others around me, has this game improved whatsoever? And with Season 3 Reloaded coming out very soon, and with rumors about Black Ops 6 coming out in the future, why not kickstart this with a fucking banger coming out of Charlie motherfucking Intel, the least biased Call of Duty fan on the planet. This guy definitely does not like cock in the ass. He says, Modern Warfare 2019 Part 3 multiplayer has had the most content added post-launch so far in the Warzone era of Call of Duty. Lots of multiplayer maps, weapon camo grinds, weekly challenges, aftermarket parts, playlist variations, and more. And there's still 3 more seasons to go. This is gonna become a staple on the channel because there's a lot of people out here that genuinely take gooch licking to a different level. Like, these guys are actually a bunch of fucking throatzillas, alright? Like, Tiana Trump got nothing on some of these people out here on the internet. And you know, while I do have my critiques of Charlie Intel and ridiculous tweets like this, I will say, to answer the first part of my question, and to Sledgehammer Games' credit, I've mentioned this in the past, but MW 2019 Part 3 has been improving, at least in quantity of content, right? You guys know all of the critiques that I've had in the past. Even if you look at last year's game, one of the biggest pieces of criticism that I had for MW 2019 Part 2 was that there was damn near no content whatsoever. That game launched with what, like 7 maps, I think? And then we get to a game like this, and the game launches with 0 original content. And yes, that is an issue, but Sledgehammer Games since then, especially towards Season 3, has actually been keeping up with the content a lot more. They've been providing a lot more updates, they've been balancing a lot more things, and the best part about all of this, in my opinion, is the fact that they're actually adding original maps, and not just 2 or 3 of them. I mean, these motherfuckers truly dropped 6 maps on us for this season, including the Reloaded update. And so yes, while Charlie Intel and a lot of other gooch lickers are busy gobbling some fucking nuts, I actually do think Sledgehammer Games deserves at least a little bit of props for this. Something else that I really want to applaud Sledgehammer Games for is something like this. There will be new weapon prestige camos for each season, and the game's menu confirms there will be a 6th season for MW 2019 Part 3 and Warzone. Guys, new camo grinds is always accepted here for the Scadmaster, alright? Now, I'm not gonna lie, alright? I don't have the Mastery camo in this game simply because I refuse to keep playing pubs on a game with no original content. At least that's what I would have been saying for the last 5 or so months until we actually started getting content, but hold that thought, guys. I'll get back to that very soon. But now that there's other camos to grind for and there's actually original content in the game, maybe there is a slight incentive to start playing pubs again. So to those of you guys who have quit, to those of you guys who don't want to give this game a chance anymore, maybe there's more of a potential to hop on the game for like 15-20 minutes and see what's going on. I don't know. For me personally, I haven't played this game for about 2 weeks straight, and that's actually very common for me. You guys know I get my gameplays in bulk, and then I just spread them out for the next like month or two. Moving on, there's a couple of new weapons coming out in this Reloaded update. Advanced Warfare's BAL 27 has returned. Now, I know I haven't talked about this much, but I played Advanced Warfare pretty religiously back in the day. I actually really liked it, and the BAL 27 fucking shreds, alright? Now, I don't know if I'm actually gonna get the chance to hop on and use it and get a gameplay with it, but it's a nice addition. Even though it's recycled, it's a nice addition nonetheless. And guys, there's a whole lot of other things coming out in Season 3 Reloaded, but I'm not going to cover all of them because, I mean, to be honest, a lot of it is just patching some fuck-ups from their past, and a lot of it is just shit that I don't really care about. But now we need to get back to my original question. Is MW 2019 Part 3 still trash? Now, first of all, I've never believed that this game was actually 100% trash. I thought it was very lackluster for what it was and what it was being named after, especially in this continuation of dogshit MW 2019-esque games. It's just not my cup of tea that we continue with this fucking 2019 bullshit. And I've always been one to say that of the entire MW 2019-esque games in this era, this is probably the best one that we have out of the bunch. I even prefer this game over Cold War. However, despite me preferring this game over those games, I still have the least amount of time played on this game as opposed to the other games. Why is that? It's because they really fucking botched the launch of this game. And yes, that is extremely important, and yes, you guys have heard me say this before, but the launch has to be the most important part of your game. It's great if you guys want to remodel everything. It's great if you guys want to have all of these new maps coming out in Season 3 and have all of these cool ass updates with camos. It's cool, but the fact that you took this long is going to be your biggest downfall. It is your detriment. And this is coming from somebody who has said that this game has been dying and dying and dying, or at least this franchise has. The numbers for this game have actually increased a little bit. Now, I do think it has plateaued, absolutely. Like, we've already seen the peak of this game. There's no way it's going to go any higher than that. And even with nice additions like Season 3's maps, yeah, the player count has gone up, and it's reached peaks that we haven't seen in months, but it's eventually going to die down, and it's not really going to go back to its peak ever again. But regardless, over the last few months, the numbers for this game has generally improved, and that is a good thing to see. But with that being said, we're still not going to come anywhere near the point where this game could have been at launch. And it's because of the fact that they fucked up so bad at the launch that there are two key takeaways because of the dogshit launch. The first thing is we're never going to see the numbers improve so drastically that we see a crazy resurgence in the livelihood of Call of Duty. I don't think this game has it, even though it's doing fine right now. I just don't think this is the game to do it. The other thing is that now going forward, we've seen reports on this from Activision themselves. They claim that because of the reception to the launch of this game, they're essentially chalking the entire idea behind no original content at launch for any more Call of Duties. Once again, I don't know whose bright idea it was to launch this game with zero original content, and every single one of you gooch lickers out there that was talking shit to the Scatmaster, you can suck my fucking dick. Yeah, this game can bounce back from being absolute dog shit, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I called it from the very beginning that this would be one of the biggest problems that this game ever faces. And it's not even a gameplay related problem. And that is where people fuck up royally. Because now that you've lost so many people, when the question is presented to you, is this game worth coming back to in 2024? You gotta put into perspective how many people left at the end of 2023. And while some of those people have come back because of Season 3, that doesn't mean the large majority of people are going to come back or have already come back. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be the one to tell you guys that this game is still indefinitely chalked. Okay, yeah, it's improved a little bit, and yes, I can admit that, but the launch of this game sealed the deal. It put the nail in the coffin for this game for the rest of its life cycle, and no matter what Sledgehammer Games does, yes, you might think I'm being a fucking hater, I don't give a flying fuck. The fact that you had the audacity to launch this game in the way that you did, you will never have a peak higher than your launch window. No matter what you do to improve the game, no matter how many more labor hours you put into developing and producing other shit for this game post-launch, it could be the craziest shit that you ever put in this game. It'll never go back. I'm sorry, but that's just the fucking truth. And so while yes, I have props for Sledgehammer Games, at the same time, you still need to scold them. Sledgehammer and Activision, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Activision, but it's because of your horrible decision making initially that no matter what you do now, it's never going to actually fix the inherent problem of this game that it had at launch. And the fact that you couldn't keep up your player count and satisfy the people that were still playing between November and fucking March, that is the reason that this game will never be considered a top 5 COD. I will never consider this to be a good Call of Duty game, even if they add my favorite shit in month number 6, in month number 7. You could add the craziest, coolest shit ever. It's not going to undo the problem that you created for yourselves at launch. And so to those of you who are thinking about coming back to this game, I still have the same opinion that I've had in the past. If you can get this game for free, fuck it. If you can get this game for like 90% off, then maybe. If you're thinking about getting this game for anything more than like 25 bucks, chalk it all. It's not a good idea. And guys, trust me, I'm coming back to ranked play. I'm gonna get more gameplays, and there's gonna be a lot of other things to talk about, like Black Ops 6. I wanna make a bigger video about modern gaming in general and some of the issues. I wanna make a video about that pay-to-win skin from a couple of weeks ago. There's a lot of things I gotta catch up on, guys, and I'm sorry that I've neglected the channel a little bit, but like I said at the start of this video, I have a wind of motivation, so please expect some new content very soon. Expect a whole lot of it as well. I just thought I'd pop back in with a little question, and so I'm gonna give this to you guys. What do you think, alright? Do you think that this game is worth coming back to? Do you think these changes undo all of the bullshit from the launch of this game? And would you even recommend this game to anybody at this point? Because I really don't know if I would, even with some of the positive changes. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let's change this one up a little bit. What do you guys want to hear me talk about, alright? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodles.